Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It is the last day of February and I wanted to go ahead and do kind of a February favorites video. I haven't done a favorites in so long. I feel like it's kind of like an old school YouTube thing, but I've been noticing people bringing them back, and I didn't do one last month, which I probably should have, so I feel like I have a lot of products in this video because it's kind of like my favorites over the past 2 months, and I have tried so much makeup this year so far, even though the year just started. So I feel like these are like top-notch products in this video, so I wanted to share just the stuff I've been really loving for the past couple of months. And I do have some other videos planned with some different makeup reviews. A lot of people do like favorites and fails, but I do have kind of like a products I'm decluttering video coming up, and I also am going to be doing a speed reviews on some of my other products in my collection, and I also want to do a palette ranking of palettes I've tried so far this year. So I have a lot of things planned with some different reviews and stuff like that, but in this video I just want to share the stuff I've absolutely been obsessed with. So let's go ahead and get started. So I have a mixture of products from makeup, mostly makeup, to hair, skin, and body, because you guys know I kind of like to do all the things. But I'm going to start with the makeup favorite. So let's go with a primer that I've just been obsessed with since I got it. This kind of took me by surprise, really. It's by NYX, and it's the Marshmallow Primer. And I just heard so much people raving about this over on TikTok, and I never purchased it at first because I was like, this is expensive for NYX. Like, they were charging like $16 or so for this primer. I'm like, what's the big deal, really? So I can't stop using it. It is so nice on the skin, and I've tried out a few different ones that have been nice as well from other brands, but this one is just like top notch. I can't stop putting this down. It's so nice. It feels like almost like this lightweight moisturizer, and it's also very soothing without being a silicone feel. I don't like silicone. Sometimes I feel like silicone primers make me a little bit more oilier, but this one, I feel like it's the best of both worlds. It makes me feel like I'm moisturized, but it's also not making me too glowy or dewy or anything like that. It's just the perfect base for my makeup, and I feel like it does make my makeup last. It preps the skin so well, and I would highly recommend checking this one out. I think it is so good, and it does have a little bit of a scent to it if that bothers you. It's almost like vanilla type of scent from it, but this is really nice, and I would say definitely worth the money for it. Next up, I wanted to talk about this. This is by Oreck, which is Samantha Ravndahl's brand. I did kind of a test using her products, and this one's definitely a standout for me. I also bought the little eyeshadow duo, but I've been really loving her Glow Lust Luminizer. Very surprising for me because I don't wear a lot of these like dewy primers and highlights and stuff like that, but this is so beautiful on the skin. I really like this as a highlighter, so that's what I have on my face today. It's so natural. It plays very well with powder products, which is always a plus as well, but I just think this is gorgeous. I even tried it as my primer, just using a little bit all over the skin just to give it such a gorgeous glow. And it's not like glittery or metallic or anything like that. It's just very luminous without making your pores enhanced or anything, but I have been liking a little bit of dewiness to my skin. I feel like my skin's kind of getting more combination. It's used to be very oily, but I've kind of been noticing some dry patches and dry spots, and it might just be because of the weather here. I feel like in the summertime it's going to go back to more oily, but I have been really liking this. I just have to use it very sparingly if I'm using it as like a base or mixing in with my foundation, but I definitely really love it as just a all over highlight. I just think it's so beautiful. It just glows from within. So I would definitely recommend checking this out from Oreck. It's so nice, and I can't wait to see what else Samantha comes out with because she has really been putting out some beautiful products, and I have the shade Morganite in this one. Next up, I have a concealer favorite. This one also took me by surprise. This one is from Wet n Wild. I've been trying so many drugstore products the past 2 months because usually the drugstore comes out with tons of new stuff in January. So I've been like testing stuff out so I can eventually give you guys reviews on everything, but I really think this is an amazing concealer, and it's so cheap. I think it's like $3 or $4 for this, and it gives full coverage. I have it on under my eyes today. It is more of a little bit of a dry formula. It kind of reminds me of Tarte Shape Tape a little bit, but it still has a little bit of hydration to it, and it's just very full coverage, which I like under the eyes. I don't like a thin consistency. So if you guys like to cover up those dark circles, you like that full coverage under eye, definitely check this out. I can't believe the price and for how good it is. This really is an amazing product from Wet n Wild. So I would definitely pick up their Incognito All Day Full Coverage Concealer. It works great underneath the eyes. Absolutely love it. I think most of you guys know already how obsessed I am with this powder. And it is by One Size Beauty. This is Patrick Starr's brand at Sephora. And I knew he was going to make a really good setting powder because Patrick Starr is all about the baking. And I believe he has oily skin, which I do as well. And I've been trying to find just a everyday setting powder I can do for my oily skin to kind of mattify everything, kind of to replace my Too Faced Peach Perfect, because I feel like that's gonna be going away soon. And you know, it is scented and I don't always want like a scented powder. I feel like it's not always the best for the skin. So this one is not scented at all, and it's amazing how matte this is. Like I feel like it's even more matte than the Too Faced. So this is called the Ultimate Setting Powder, and I believe it's like a blurring powder. I thought it said that, maybe not, but this is excellent. I just have the translucent shade. I think they make a deeper shade as well, but oh my gosh, if you guys have oily skin, you must try out this powder. I always set my face. I feel like if you guys have dry skin, you probably won't like this one just because I feel like it's more geared towards the oily skin. It can be a bit drying, but it really keeps my oil at bay. And using this, I can make like tons of foundations work for me, which is awesome. So this has been a staple go-to, and I will definitely be buying this like all the time now. I need to actually declutter some of my powders because I feel like I have like 10 on hand and I really only need like 2 or 3 in my collection, and this is definitely the number one. Definitely suggest trying it out. It really does give kind of a smooth effect to the skin, but very matte. I love it. Next up, you guys know I bought the Natasha Denona like love collection they did for Valentine's Day, and the standout products for me, I definitely have 2 in this favorites video. It's the Love Cheek Duo. I think this is so cute with the little heart packaging, and the formula on this is just gorgeous. So this comes with a cream blush and this beautiful highlighter. I just love the packaging and the colors inside. The formula and the quality of this is great as well. I have on the cream blush today. It is so beautiful on the skin, and it's one of the cream blushes that are so easy to work with. You can use pretty much any brush with it, and you can just apply it over powders and it blends beautifully. It also dries to a matte finish, which I like. I don't like the cream blushes that can stay like slippery and oily looking on the skin. Not a fan, but this one is excellent. The highlight in here is gorgeous as well, but definitely the cream blush is the standout for me in this one. It is just so nice. So this is how it is, like full pigmentation. It definitely blurs out though, as you guys could see if you want to go more natural with it. And then here is the highlight, which is almost like this pinky gold. It's really beautiful, as you guys could see here. I think it works for most skin tones too, but this has definitely been a standout from the collection. And the other standout from the collection, surprisingly, it's not the eyeshadow palette. I feel like the eyeshadow palette is good, but it did not make my cut for my favorites. But it's actually the lipstick. I have this one on too. I think this is such a good color, and I love Natasha Denona's lipstick formula. It's moisturizing, but it's also like a matte finish. It's not too like shiny or anything like that, but this is the shade 36 NP Amorosa. It's such a beautiful color. The perfect beigey pink nude. I just love it. So I have this on with lip liner today, so it could be changing the color a bit, but this is beautiful. I feel like it works with warm looks and cool tone looks, so just a great everyday nude. I would highly recommend. Speaking of lip products, I had to mention my Kaja gloss shots. You guys know I've probably mentioned these in like 3 or 4 videos already, but these are such a nice lip gloss formula. I'm very surprised by them. So juicy on the lips. They're just very glossy. They give great pigmentation, and they all come in these really pretty nude shades. The one I wear the most is Pink Drink, so that's the one I have featured here. But oh my gosh, you guys have to try this formula. It's so nice. I love the applicator too. It has the little dip inside, so it fits the lips perfect. And I think this formula is so nice. It's not sticky whatsoever, but just super, super glossy. I wear this pretty much over everything. It's just gorgeous. I would recommend any of the shades. They also have a clear, but Pink Drink has definitely been my #1. And another lip product I wanted to mention is actually from Colourpop. This came out with their Wild Child, I think, collection. It's their lippy sticks, and I forgot about this formula. I know this was like one of their first lip formulas they did, and I feel like it's not as popular as it used to be, but it's such a good formula. It's very creamy on the lips. I hope they keep making more because I love the lippy sticks, and this color is so pretty. This is called Brat Pack, and it's a beautiful nude brown. Oh my goodness, these are almost like a lip gloss in a lipstick form to me, just how creamy they are. They have a little bit of a shine to them, and yeah, this color is really nice, a little bit darker nude than what I typically go for, but it's very like 90s-esque, so I've been wearing this one a lot. I really, really love it. Another favorite from the drugstore, so many people have been talking about this mascara, but it definitely deserves the hype in my opinion. It's the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is such a good mascara. I really love a good lengthening formula, and this gives me amazing length. I love the wand. It's a nice thin wand, so you can really coat every single little lash and it doesn't make a mess. And it's so flexible too, as you guys could see. It's just, I just love this. So I think they did such a good job on this one, and it makes my lashes look amazing. I have a natural lash on today, but I do have this on my lower lashes. It's great for that too. Talking about lashes, I've actually gotten obsessed with magnetic eyelashes. So these are by Glamnetic. I definitely think Glamnetic makes the best ones. At least I haven't tried a ton, but they definitely are A++ for me, and I cannot stop wearing them. I think it has to do with their magnet glue is just really good. So let's see, I grabbed mine that I've been wearing nonstop. You can reuse them, which is nice. So the pair I have, I think is called Baby Girl, something like that. And I've been wearing these seriously nonstop. I do need to clean these, but they do last, so they are pricey, but you can wear them multiple times. These are nice and thick, and I get so many compliments when I have these on. They're definitely more of a dramatic style, so I really like their lash styles, but I also really love their magnetic lash glue. So this one's just what it looks like. I don't know if you can buy this separate. I'm assuming so, but I actually have the glue on today, and I'm trying out a different pair. These are from Kiss, but these are a lot more natural looking. I didn't want something more dramatic. I wore these last night for going out for my birthday, but these are definitely more natural. So I'm testing out the Kiss with the Glamnetic lash glue, and it seems to be going well, but I do think the biggest game changer is with the glue. I do not like the magnetic lashes that comes with like the two that snap together. You have to have like the magnet glue to have a good magnetic lash, but those from Glamnetic have definitely been a favorite, and I definitely want to get more. I noticed on Boxy Pop-Up they had some for very cheap, so if you guys are BoxyCharm members, if you guys shop their pop-up sale, you can usually find them for like $8 over 30, which is a much better deal. All right, we got some bougie things here, but I love these. These are from Chanel. I featured this in a huge makeup haul, and I've just been obsessed with both of these products. They were very expensive. I don't buy from them very often, but these products just really called out to me, and this is their, let's see, their blush, their flower one. It's called Fleurs de Printemps, and it's so beautiful. These are limited edition though, which is very sad, but oh my goodness, the formula on this is just so soft, so easily blendable, and the color is so flattering. I just love it. I mixed the two together, and it has such a nice shimmer to it, so if I do wear this, I don't even need like highlight or anything, but oh my goodness, it is just gorgeous. It was a lot, but I think it was worth it for me for how much I'm going to use it. And then since I was kind of on a buying spree here at Chanel, I did also buy their new luminizer, which is the Pearls de Lumiere. I used to have a Chanel highlight forever ago, and I remember it being just so stunning, and I got rid of it and decluttered it because it was limited edition. But I'm going to try and hold on to this one for a while. I know I tend to declutter limited edition stuff, and this one is also limited, but it's so pretty. So I hope that this stays for a while. It's part of their spring launch, I believe, spring-summer. So the highlight as well, the Pearls de Lumiere, is gorgeous. It looks a little bit dark at first, like on my skin, but it's just such a beautiful, natural, glowing from within highlight. It doesn't enhance texture at all. Oh, I just love this. So These two products from Chanel are definite must-haves if you're thinking of kind of delving into the luxury makeup world and trying something from Chanel. I would definitely recommend those two products. All right, let's get into some eyeshadow palettes. I do want to mention from Colourpop the Wild Child palette. I really enjoyed this one. It's a nice natural bronze palette. Here's how it looks. I did recently a Colourpop ranking, and so I ranked literally all my Colourpop palettes, and I do tend to love their neutral palettes. I think this one's beautiful because it works more for all skin types. Like, it definitely has the deeper tones in it, which I feel like Colourpop always like leans towards lighter tones for the most part. So I really like this one that you could build the depth with it, and I love these bronze tones. It's so beautiful. Kind of reminds me of the Natasha Denona bronze palette, but I think the quality on this is gorgeous as well. So that one is the Wild Child. And also, you guys already know that this is going to be in my favorites. It's the Tarte Juicy palette. I have this one on my eyes today. Oh, do I love this palette. It is so nice. I wore it yesterday as well. It's like my go-to neutral palette now. You guys know I'm a neutral girl, so pretty much all these palettes are neutral because that's what I wear the most. It has like these rosy pink tones on the first two rows, and then the bottom two are more natural tones. So pretty just for everyday looks. You can get sparkle with this one. You can definitely get the ultra metallic looks with a couple of the shades in here. Like this one here is one of my favorite shades. That one's called Petal. So beautiful. Tarte really killed it with this palette. The formula is so nice. It's so easy to use. It blends out beautifully. Perfect for beginners in makeup and just people who want an everyday palette. So Tarte Juicy, this might be my favorite thing of all the month. I'm obsessed. Also, my Urban Decay Naked Wild West, this one definitely impressed me as well. I had an accident with this one. I brought it with me to Florida, and yeah, it broke, unfortunately, because with these hard pan palettes, sometimes they just get broken in transit. So I lost this shade. I might have to get a new palette. I lost the first shade, which I don't really use that one that much, and then my Cowboy Rick shade is crumbling to pieces, so I'm really sad about that, but I have been really enjoying this one. Like I said, I took it with me to Florida. I used it for all of my photo shoots with Pulse. It was perfect because it was just, you know, there's a lot you can do with it. I feel like it's very summery. You can do warm tones and cool tones as well. I thought the formula was really nice, and I did 3 different looks with this one, which you guys really liked because I did a warm look, a cool look, and I also used the blue tones in here because it is pretty versatile for what you get. But again, it is neutral. Not everyone likes neutral palettes. You may have these shades already in your collection, but I really love the overall vibe of the Naked Wild West. Alright, so that's all the makeup that I wanted to mention. Let's get into my other products. So I want to show you guys this shampoo and conditioner that I've been using. So this is from Redken, and this is just the lab test bottles. This isn't like the actual packaging. They sent this to me like a few months ago, and I've been using it ever since. And I really love it, but it is officially out now. I think you can find it at Ulta, but I love this. I haven't used Redken shampoo since my hair school days. I went to a Redken school, so I was like trained in that, and I used to use their stuff a lot, but then I've been trying out more brands. But when they sent this over, I'm very impressed by this. It's the Acidic Bonding Concentrate Shampoo and Conditioner. So it kind of reminds me of kind of like Olaplex, but it's very good for dry, damaged, chemically treated hair. And it's really worked wonders for mine. Like, I feel like my hair is growing more than ever. I just got my hair done like not even that long ago, and I feel like I have almost an inch of roots already, which is crazy because I feel like my hair has been stuck at this length for a while, which tends to happen if you guys do get highlights or you put bleach in your hair. I feel like it kind of just like stops at a point from like growing because it is hard on it, but this has really kind of changed the game for me, and I feel like it's making my hair grow a bit more. I've had less breakage with it, and it's just really amazing. It makes my hair so soft, and I feel like it smells like Christmas, which is so weird, but something about it, I don't know, it's almost like the citrusy, cinnamony type scent. Maybe not a lot of cinnamon, but very citrusy. Something reminds me of Christmas about it, but I really, really recommend this, especially if you guys have chemically treated color your hair, especially blondes. I think you will love this stuff. It makes my hair so moisturized, and I feel like I can go, like, I've been going a long time without washing. Like, when I was doing my photo shoot in Florida, I didn't wash my hair that whole time. That was like a Monday through Friday. And I do like how my hair looks better when it's curled if I'm not washing it, but I can definitely go a lot more time than I used to in between washes. Almost forgot to mention my skincare favorite too, which is this cleanser from Pharmacy. I love a lot of Pharmacy products, and this one has been great for me. It's their Whipped Greens Oil-Free Foaming Cleanser. And this one I feel like gives such a deep clean. It really foams up so nicely and gets like a nice thick texture, very whipped, and it just kind of like takes everything off, and I just feel like my skin feels so good after using this. And yeah, I've kind of switched my skincare around, so I haven't been breaking out as much, which is really nice. So I feel like this has been definitely helping, and I adore it, especially if you guys have oily skin. I think you guys will really like this one. Alright, so body care, I had to mention I've been loving this one from Bath & Body Works. I wanted to show the little minis. I just picked up the full size, but I've had the minis for a few weeks now, and this is definitely my favorite scent that they have out right now. It's the Belize Tropical Cabana. So nice for spring and summer, and you guys know I love banana, and this one has this little bit of a banana scent to it. So it's not like a super sweet banana. If you smell it out of the package, it smells like straight up banana runts, but then when you put it on, it does have this like golden sands note. It's very beachy. So it has this like tropical perfumed note to it that reminds me of the beach with a little bit of, you know, banana with it. So it's kind of like you're at the beach sipping a banana drink or something. I don't know, but I really like it. I think it's nice. I definitely recommend the body cream and the spray if you want more of the banana notes. I feel like the lotion does not have a ton of it. I'm not sure about the shower gel yet, but this one is really good, and I definitely recommend it out of the new Bath & Body Works scents. And then I do want to share a few candles with you guys, because you guys know I love Bath & Body Works, so I have to throw in some favorites here. Now, I couldn't pick a favorite, so I had to pick 3 favorites. So I'll just go through these fairly quickly. Pink Watermelon. Oh my goodness. This is so good. It smells like watermelon Jolly Ranchers. It's so juicy and so yummy, and it's very, very strong, which you usually don't find from watermelon scents. I feel like this one is so strong. It fills up the whole house, so I've been loving the Pink Watermelon. Also been loving the Coconut Cream Pie. This one, oh my gosh, so good. I just love this whole collection that I came out with like at the beginning of the year. This one, it's not too coconutty. I'm not a huge fan of a big coconut. It's more bakery, like graham cracker crust, and maybe a little bit of that coconut and whipped cream note. Definitely recommend. Also a very strong candle. If you guys like bakery sweet scents, you will really like this one. So good. And then also we have to mention the Wild Berry Jam Donut. This one's amazing as well. I feel like it totally smells like a raspberry filled donut. So yummy. Also fills up the entire house again. I love the packaging on this one too. So those 3 candles have been my top favorites for my sweet candle lovers who like food scents, because that's my favorites typically. I think that is everything I wanted to mention in this favorites video. Let me know if you guys like these. I'm definitely gonna see how the video does, and if it does well, I will keep doing them. I know everyone has been doing like the ranking favorite style, but I just don't know if I can do that, because I feel like there's so many different categories and it's hard to like rank a blush with a foundation, you know? So that's why I didn't choose to do that, but I definitely want to rank my recent eye palettes, so that should be coming up. But that's gonna be it for this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.